morning, Team Network members. It's once again Monday morning. Today is March 24th, and it's not the last Monday in the month. There's 31 days in March, but it is the last week of the scorekeeping, so we need to get on that. We have 3 Martys this week. You saw on the calendar. It's our new method is to show the calendar prior to the coffee on the email, so you can check out the Martys there this week. And it is the last week of the month. You know, we launched this new Team Network 3.0 with the scorecard, and you know, a lot of people kind of thought, you know, it's Mickey Mouse, or this isn't going to work, or I don't want to do this. Some people are going to do the scorecard and some aren't. But I can tell you one thing, it's working. There's really quite a bit of activity in Team Network going on. We have members visiting teams more than ever. People are keeping their scores. There's more referrals that are flowing out there, and I would say that really, you know, keeping your own score is one thing, but really, it's really a team. It's really a team play, you know, to do that. So you have to think of whether you feel like you're a team player or not. You know, there was a famous person who said one time, "Ask not what your country can do for you, but ask what you can do for your country." And I think you could substitute network in there and say, ask not what your network can do for you, but ask what you can do for your network. You know, and the beauty of this is that, you know, what you do for your network and what that does for you are not mutually exclusive. They work really hand in hand. You know, I've had some team members talking to me about the activities. You know, the scorecard's really nothing more than kind of like a mirror. Look at your scorecard and see what kind of activities that you are doing, not only to help yourself but to help your fellow teammates. And you know, I've had some team members come up to me and say, you know, the last couple Martys, you know, our team there, the turnout hasn't been very good, you know, and I'm thinking to myself, well, what are you doing to help change that situation? You know, we got team members that are really stepping up and trying to help their team. I've got, for instance, Bill Rossiter with Liberty Mutual in the North Potomac Shakers, volunteered to become the co-captain, and completely on his own went to the RSVP list and started calling all the guests that were going to show up to his Marty. I think it was, he started the day before and started calling everybody and saying, looking forward to seeing you there. Is there anything I can do to help or introduce you to somebody? I can't wait to meet you. Do you think that inspired those guests to attend? I think so. Do you think that helped Bill by reaching out to those people and showing some leadership and making a contact, so when they saw him at the Marty, they say, "Hey, I'm Bill, I called you"? Do you think that made a difference in the relationships that he's building there? Well, of course they are. We've got Tom Johnson. Tom Johnson's been a member for over 20 years, and he sent a letter out to his group saying, "You guys need to come to this NetFast. I hadn't been going, but now I'm going, and I can't believe how valuable they are. And I think if you come, you're going to find that out too. In fact, if you show up to the NetFast and you think that wasn't worth your time and money, I'll give you your $10 back." How about, in fact, he said, "I'll double your money. I'll give you $10. And we did have a great NetFast last week, and fortunately Tom is going to not have to bone up on that. But you know, that was a fantastic letter. And then he had his Marty this week, and he sent out a follow-up letter thanking everybody for coming and told a little story about the host, and you know, that's totally being a team play, but it's also, you know, creating profile for him, and he's not an officer in his group at all. The Dulles Corridor team, they just made a decision as a group. They're going to build their team. They're going to grow their team. They have added over 65 names to their prospect list that we're inviting to the next Marty, and we've got lots more guests coming to that Marty than we ever have before. And every time someone puts a name on that prospect list, you get a point for that. So there you go. It's a team play. They're helping their team. They're getting their scorecard up, and being the kind of Team Network member that people are really becoming expected to do these days. And this is only going to help you and your team and the entire organization, and that's what this is really all about, is helping each other grow our businesses and be better at what we do. So that's my message for today. Thank you for joining me, and once again, we'll see you next week on the 31st of March, the last Monday, on Coffee with Curt.